I feel like Instagram launched a lot of makeup brands like into their social awareness went up massively, right? Because Instagram is such a dynamic and visual platform. Cosmetics kind of fit in perfectly, didn't it, really? So, but now we have TikTok, and that again, the beauty industry have kind of adopted that industry, and I just the growth is insane on there. But saying that, are you pushing TikTok,
Yeah.
but also you're still running a lot of ads on Meta? What's the play there?
What is true about Kosas and beauty brands in general, in my experience, is that we run our campaigns broad. So I'm not specifically picking where which platform our dollars are going to, but they wildly over-index in delivering to Instagram over Facebook. We do get some Facebook spend kind of in the older demographic. Kosas is a pretty young brand in terms of our audience. So we're really wildly over-indexing on Instagram, especially Instagram stories. And those work very well for us. I think that what Meta as a company has done is they've done a really, really excellent job of commercializing their platform and making it a very easy place for people to make a direct response purchase. And they certainly have more experience, in terms of years as well as engineers, even post iOS 14 in helping you find the people that are going to make the spontaneous purchase and deliver you revenue kind of in that moment. So I really do think of Instagram especially as our kind of like direct response. This is where like the revenue is coming from. This is kind of like, it's not all last click, but it's very close to last click. People are seeing our ads and they're like, yeah, I was thinking about that. I wanted that. I'm going to buy that now. For TikTok, and I think, it's insane, the beauty community on TikTok. They're some of the most followed creators on the app. The competition is really intense. Like all brands are really catching on now. Sephora is advising brands to invest in TikTok, and the influencer rates in terms of what they charge for a post and for usage are just going through the roof. So TikTok really is the playing ground for awareness and where you want to be like competing with other brands, basically. So that's the case for beauty. But I also think if you think about content on TikTok in general, what we're seeing, and you can tell me if you're having the same experience, like I will go on TikTok, scroll for 30 minutes, and then, the following week, what was trending on TikTok is on Instagram. In the sounds and the content and the content trends. So just thinking about that funnel where I've already said that I kind of place Instagram like at the bottom in a direct response way, like TikTok is the awareness. This is where, like, again, they haven't done as good of a job as a company yet. I'm sure that they're working on it, commercializing the platform in terms of having people make that direct response, directly attributable purchase. But in terms of competing in beauty, building your brand awareness, having the opportunity to speak to the consumer about the specific value props of the product and why, in a competitive space, why you should choose this one over the hundreds of other concealers that you have the opportunity to purchase. TikTok is really the place to be. And I absolutely don't want to take credit for our strategy on TikTok. Our brand team is incredible. Like, no one works harder than the influencer coordinator at a beauty brand. And they've done just a really phenomenal job building virality around our products, building buzz around our products, getting the products into the hands of the right people, making sure that it's packaged with the right messaging, building phenomenal relationships. And then the outcome of that for me is, one, brand awareness, which makes everything easier. Just from like a metric standpoint, when you have like a steady stream of organic search and brand search, you know, conversions coming in really cheap, like it helps blend everything down. But it's also, we just have so much content to test and run, you know, both from micro influencers who have been influenced by the big guys that we have relationships with, and they're putting their genuine, sincere reviews out into the world. And like that's the stuff that, you know, we have one ad from an influencer that has like maybe 2,000 followers. And I'm sure she's going to grow. She's great. That I've been running, you know, since day one, hasn't even begun to fatigue. We're sparking that on TikTok, and I'm just going to keep it running until it stops, basically. And I don't know if it ever will, because it's just such a sincere testimonial. You know, she really made the content better than we could ever have briefed it, because of the like sincere, genuine love for the product, and the fact that as an organic consumer, she knew so much about the product already because of the awareness marketing that the brand team has been doing. So that was a bit of a long-winded way to say that I think of TikTok as upper funnel. We're definitely investing there. It's extremely important in beauty. Instagram, I think, is a little bit less of a discovery channel these days, and definitely more of kind of like a commercial space.
Thanks very much for watching this clip of the D2C Deep Dive. You can watch the full episode in its entirety in the cards above, or you can subscribe to us on iTunes and Spotify. The link is down below. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next time.